Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back with a awesome knife unboxing. Someone called this one kind of a grill status. I would be included in that. I would say this is probably a grill for a lot of people, especially as kind of production mid-tech knives go. So for this unboxing, it's worthy. So we're gonna pour a nice little dram of Manic. This is their Cristal. So this is their white or Blanco tequila that has been distilled. I think it says on the back, I think it's like 55 times or something crazy like that. Anyways, this is phenomenal stuff, and it is 105 degrees here today and gonna be 112 tomorrow, so I figured might as well pour some good tequila. For this unboxing, there's a better view of it. 70 bucks where I'm at. It's phenomenal stuff. Everything Manic does is very good. So take a sip of that. A delicious, creamy, little hint of vanilla, some pepper. Phenomenal. And I'm gonna use this new pickup. It's not really worthy too much of an unboxing, guys. It's a small little Chinese-made Reich titanium knife. I had a lot of points at my local knife shop, and it's a cool little knife for the price, so I picked it up. But it's full titanium with 154 cm. There is the model number if you're interested in getting one. It works really good with the thumb studs, but you can also front flipper it out if you want, and it's got a really nice deep carry clip, but shoots right out, and it's a titanium knife, so pretty cool. I'm gonna open this guy up from behind the camera, which is never easy. This is a loaner, long-term loaner if I want, from a good buddy and good friend of the channel, Jason. He also loaned in the other awesome knife on this channel, the Grimsmo Norseman. I ended up buying that from him and have since passed it on to its new owner to make more room for the channel. That's why you guys haven't seen it. And sorry, I'm trying to do this without showing his address and everything, but Jason's an awesome guy. Probably give the shirt off his back type dude. And he said he did not mind sending this guy in for me to use, which is extremely generous, and I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. So this is a Custom Knife Factory collaboration. They come in these sick cases, which is awesome. Velcro, no zipper. Let's open this thing up. There we go. Let's see what we got. Pull out some of the paperwork here. So we've got a clip, which looks like, has he even opened this? Okay, yeah, he has, okay. So let's just see what we got first. So we've got an EVO 2.0, guys. This is the Rotten Designs Custom Knife Factory collaboration. Yes, awesome knife designed by John Swanson, M390 and Damasteel. They handle titanium, zirconium, carbon fiber, Damascus, zirconium TI. There's the card. There's certificate of authenticity, CFK Rotten EVO, Black Damascus, 10/2/21. Sick. Sick, guys. Yes, this is an awesome knife. Let's open it up. That's everything in there. All right, 4 minutes in. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. Oh well. Dang, man. Look at that, come on. I mean, both of these, are you serious? Jason, you have to let me know, did it come with both of these? Holy cow. Look at that centering. Wow. Let's give it a flick. Nice. Look at that blade. Gorgeous. Looks like definitely hand done. Hand rubbed satin finish on that M390 blade. Gorgeous titanium. Looks like a little Zerk collar. A little bit of milling I can tell because it feels a lot lighter than I expected. Let's check that. I don't want to chop my fingers off. I'm not used to this knife yet. Beautiful milling pattern on the titanium slabs. I'm guessing this back spacer is probably the zirconium, I think. And then you've got the two different, that definitely looks like Damasteel. So this must be the Damascus clip, from what I can tell. Sorry guys, you're gonna know a lot more about this knife than I do. I'm trying to give you kind of a first impression, so feel free to chime in on exactly what you see. That's what I'm seeing. Silky smooth, definitely feels like it's running on bearings. The lockup is solid. Unbelievably smooth. The detent, whew, man, guys, I would say probably perfect, to be honest. I mean, it sucks the blade in, but it's not, I don't think it'd come out in your pocket, but it is pretty light. I'd say probably perfect. Maybe a little lighter than I would expect. The lock bar tension is very light, very easy to disengage. Let's see. Pretty early lockup. What is that? Maybe 20%, I would guess. Great front finger choil. Kind of a sheep's footy, Warncliffey, butcher knife type blade shape. Edge is screaming sharp. Very thin behind the edge, guys. Definitely feels like it's been used a little bit as far as the edge goes, but not much. I mean, like I can feel just a little bit of kind of maybe tape residue on the edge. Jason did say that he had been carrying this, so wow, it just melds to your hand in all grips. It's excellent. Very nice. That front finger choil is very nice. That's where I would be for a lot of EDC and opening packages. And that Damascus clip is just out of this world beautiful. Perfectly centered. I love that zirconium backspacer, very, you know, kind of charcoal, chalky looking, like a chalkboard black. And the milling pattern, obviously, on the titanium scales is great. All the screws are sunk in very well. Look at that kind of rounded shape that really helps mold the hand to it because of that, how rounded it is, sculpted. Lots of milling on the inside, you can tell, which has lightened it up a lot, which made it, this is just gonna be a great carry knife for guys, because this size is, it's decently big. I mean, you can tell in my medium-sized hands, but it feels very lightweight. Very fast in the hand, very agile, really well balanced. You can tell there's kind of the balance point right there. And that satin, hand rubbed satin, just looks phenomenal. And from what I understand, these custom knife factory knives are all made in Russia. I believe that's where everything is being done. If I'm wrong, please let me know. I'm sure it says on here somewhere. There's the warranty. Piece made by K. Ventus. So that's the guy who obviously, I guess, made the knife in Russia, from what I understand. Yeah, I believe that's the case. So let me know if I'm wrong, guys. But man, I would like to see it on this Damasteel clip. I'm just curious if that came with it. It looks like it did from what I'm reading, which that's awesome if it did. That is very cool. So guys, I believe when these first came out, they were like $650. I think. I could be wrong. $650, $670, I think. I think a more standard version with all without all the Damascus, I think with just titanium, was like $590. But I believe, you know, it's kind of like the CKF, I'm sorry, knives. that are really nice, like the Microtech versions and stuff, and this, and the other designer who always does the integral knives with Spyderco. I'm sorry guys, I'll think about it, but the ones that are really high end, the really good collaborations with really good designers usually sell out pretty fast, and I believe that was the case with this guy, that these just went instantly. So pretty hot ticket item. But yeah guys, what do you think? I think it's pretty gorgeous. Very easy to finger to Spidey flick. Let's try the thumb flick. Oh, absolutely effortless, guys. That calls for another drink of tequila. I love how thin it is behind the edge, and how that edge geometry is the same throughout the entire knife. And that hand rub satin is just gorgeous. Decently thick stock, but man, this would be a slicer, guys. To say it's thin behind the edge is an understatement. Really nice hollow grind. I mean, my goodness. What a cool knife. That Rotten Designs, I mean, John Swanson or whatever his name is, he really has an eye for design, because it's very unique. To me, I think it'd be cool to see him and Strider do a collaboration, because they have very, very similar design language. You know, this area of the knife that takes up a lot of space in a Strider, but it gives you that real far forward grip that's worth it, even though it takes up a ton of real estate. I mean, you look at the cutting edge to the handle ratio is pretty out of whack for a lot of knives. Very, very different, which I like, and that's how Striders are too. But to see those two guys do a collaboration, I think it would just be an out of this world. I mean, I couldn't imagine that thing would just be, I think people would just be clamoring to buy something like that. So maybe just putting that out into the universe. But I do think that their design language is very similar. Even the handle of this to like an S&G or an SMF is very similar to me. And the ergonomics in hand, like if you just put this in my hand and how thin it is in this dimension right here, if you put this in my hand, I'd be like, oh, it's a Strider, 100%. And how thick it gets back here, yeah, 100%, guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if maybe, you know, Striders have been around so long, maybe this guy drew a lot of inspiration from him, from Strider knives. Maybe you guys know more about that than I do, but I could sure believe it. Very well done. Very well done. Sorry guys, I'm just enjoying looking at this knife. It's just so gorgeous. All right, well, I will let it go at that. Let me know what you guys think about this knife in the comments. It sure is a looker. And Jason, thanks again for sending this thing out, man. It's awesome. And I can't wait to kind of sit around and play with it a little bit before I send it back to you. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it a lot. And try to grow my channel as much as I can. And it's very helpful to have more views and subscribers to do more cool things, and it's definitely motivating. So thank you guys, and look forward to showing you more knives on the next video. I appreciate it.